vibe in
I
this
do too.
room.
I like it.
Are we
We're kinda-
digging
like,
it? I look less jaundicey. Go back to other shows.
For a while we were joking because that was a little behind the scenes. I didn't do this in front of you, but they had yellow lights behind me and blue because it was like the KYGO colors. And I was like, I look jaundiced. So I was like, can we just like switch that to Fizz and I'll be blue?
Yeah. So he can look near death every day.
I'm excited for today's Big Dumb Post Show. I'm just excited in general. Today we found out that Jelly Roll is going to be on the show tomorrow.
Sweet.
He is like every bit as darling as you hope that he is.
Yep.
You know, he's that. Like he is exactly who you see in interviews or TV appearances. He's so amazing.
He's metaphorically a big hug, and he gives literally the best hugs.
He does.
The man is just pure joy.
Yeah.
If he was a Pixar character, oh, pardon me. Ooh. If he was a Pixar character, he'd be Joy from
that's
Inside
cute.
Out.
Yes.
He would be, he's that character.
Yes.
Just trying to make everybody happy, uplifting people at all times, does it with his music, does it with his story, does it with his speeches. The man is a delight.
I feel like when we watched back our interview with him at the CMAs tour, like, look at us cheesing. We were just like the biggest smiles the entire time. It was fun. So it'll be fun to catch up with Jelly Roll tomorrow before the big ass stadium tour.
You can say it. Big ass stadium tour. We'll have tickets tomorrow at 9:20. Last pair.
Okay.
During our show.
Let's talk about this new app.
Swimply.
Swimply.
I think it's an awful name.
Simply and Swim together. Swimply. That is approved in Denver, and it's like an Airbnb, but it's just for your backyard pool if you have one. People can rent your pool out by the hour. They can pay by the hour. Brilliant idea. Some people are making 6 figures. It's brilliant.
Think Peyton Manning would do it? He's got a nice pool in the backyard. I've seen pictures.
He could charge a lot.
He could charge a lot. So you rent it by the hour. So let's say for Peyton Manning, it would be what, maybe $1,000? Do you think that's a lot? $500?
Well, yes.
Any guesses though?
Yeah.
Really? You think it's 20K for Peyton Manning's pool for an hour? It's Peyton Manning, bro. It's Peyton Manning, bro. And it's nice. I've seen pictures. It's nice.
Would you, if it was more expensive, would you pee in it just to do it?
Yeah.
I know you would. Fizz pees and pools. He talks about it. If you didn't know that, he did.
I might do more. Peyton Manning may have to shock that thing when I'm done. Shock it.
Pool's closed, you guys, for 90 minutes. Sorry, it's that lady's kid. Oh, no, it's the grown man with the radio show.
Speaking of which, my kids are going to a public pool today. Been known to shock all the time. It's shock heavy.
It's very shock heavy. Okay. The year that my kid was a lifeguard and he had to shock the pool, I was so fascinated by the stories of like what they talked about at the lifeguard stand. You know, I'm like, is there a repeat offender this summer?
I bet.
You know, like sometimes you see a kid at a pool. This is the worst part. You'll be at the pool and they'll be like, everybody out. We got to shock the pool. You know what happened.
Right. We all know.
You know, we all know what happened. Do you ever look around and you're like, it's that one?
Yeah.
Some kids just have the look about them. What if it wasn't them? You know,
some kids just have so much. They're having so much fun. No time to get out of the pool. I'm just going to do this here.
Yeah, but like, what if this poor kid was just like, I've controlled myself for a while, and you look at him, and you're like, that's the one. I can see it a mile away. You do. You prejudge the kids.
I know.
Back to the app.
Okay, so we've done that in Peyton Manning's pool. We've paid $20,000. What is Peyton Manning doing while we're doing that in the pool? Is he watching us, or has he left the house?
Because now, I mean, let's just bring it to residential people. Say I had a pool in Parker, Colorado, and I was like, hey, yes, you can absolutely Airbnb my pool this afternoon. Here's how much I charge. Let's what is a normal person doing during that time?
I'm sitting at the kitchen table watching.
Which is so creepy.
No, it's not.
Like
these people are probably pretty people, scantily clad, doing you know, dives and why can't I think of it? Cannonballs, doing cannonballs. Why wouldn't I watch that?
Because
I've locked the door.
You don't want to be a pervert.
No, I've locked the door. They can't come in. You can't use my facilities.
The door, that makes it worse.
Yeah. Yeah, you know exactly.
You've signed the door, so they can't get in to tell me to stop.
Yep. I've put towels out there. I put them closer to the house, so you have to come up to get them. So I can just watch you do your thing.
Oh my God.
Come on, there's a little bit of voyeur in you. You want to watch some things.
No.
Yes,
No.
there is.
Listen,
You're a liar.
Listen, I could go. I've got some kinks.
I know you do.
Not one of them.
I know you do.
Wait, why do you guys know that much? We are honest in the studio, aren't we? Yeah.
You're telling me that you would like close your blinds and go upstairs and read a book? No, you would hang out and watch.
No, I would not. I would leave the property probably if I was like, oh, guys, like we have somebody coming over that rented our pool. We're going to make $1,500 today. Let's go to a movie.
Okay, maybe you're not going to be a pervert like me. But maybe you're going to watch to make sure they don't damage anything. Like, oh, they're getting a little too close to my peach tree. Now where you at?
Away from the
now
peach tree.
Where you at? You're watching your property.
Okay. So
that's right.
There is the opportunity for cameras to be turned on while they are swimming.
I'm the pervert?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to record it and watch it later.
No, I'm not.
That's what you're doing.
I'm only recording it in case it's like, like someone touched the peach tree.
Inappropriately.
I would never, ever.
Oh, is that your kink?
What?
Watching somebody touch your peach tree inappropriately?
Right. Might be that. I mean, I can work that one in. I haven't, like played out that scenario.
It could be part of the bigger plot.
Take that one for a spin later.
Little buck scrape on there. Never hurt anybody.
Oh my God. I think you've already had this one.
I've never played that scenario out in my head.
Would you actually do it? If you all joking aside,
I don't think so.
They were like, dude, you could make now $40,000 a year.
But I feel like if I've got the pool, I don't need the $40,000 a year, and I'm not taking on the liability if they're drinking, if they're wrecking the thing, if there's glass, how are you going to? I mean, I think there's so many red flags here and so many bad things that could happen.
Yeah.
I don't think I do. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze.
The worst term. Worst term ever. That's funny. Yay.